Hello and welcome back everybody to another stream of the Decursio project. I'm a little sick, not gonna lie. Got a bit of a sore throat on my trip I took and things are a little rough. But oh my gosh, guys, FTB Skies has been updated. They added Block Runner, which I think is a back-end thing, but the big thing they added was entangled blocks. Oh, there it is, folks. Let's go ahead and favorite these recipes. The beauty of entangled blocks makes our automation system so much easier to do, because we can now quantum entangle a block to be accessed from a different block, which means multiple iterations of compact machines can be used along with the ME system to get things working outside of the normal distance limitations we have. Gosh, I tell ya, my voice is gonna come during this episode. I promise it'll come back. I just haven't talked in a minute here. I'm gonna grab some of our dark connected glass since cows are spawning in this little section and close it off. Our mob factory's been doing good. We've got 83,000 buckets of pink slime, 4,195 liquid meat. That worked fantastic. Our power gen, we're up to 20.04 giga FE, which I believe is billion. And I was thinking maybe we hook it up to the task screen to maybe try and get a little bit of our power quest done. Let me grab a task screen. I'm going to put it down right here. I swear we should have another one. Where did the other where did the other task screen go? It should have been over here. I'm not sure if it was magneted anywhere. Ooh, we got a bunch more ores. Unfortunately, with how long I go AFK, especially going on my road trip, I did not catch the holy cow, the void miner, but we did get a good amount of resources here. And I just want to check that we had Fortune 9 on the Annihilation Pane. We did. Okay. And this is set to diamonds. So why don't we see how many diamonds we got? Grab all of our deep slate and regular diamonds. And if we look, we're currently at around 11,600 diamonds. Let's throw these in here and we should see them get placed. Oh, look at that go. Oh, that's beautiful. It's got a ways to go still, and we're already... Yep, there's 1,000 diamonds. That's beautiful. Also gonna throw our emerald ore in there. And something I wanted to check was the status of our Certus, up to 70,000, and our Fluix up to 70,000. Things are looking great. We're gonna need better storage because it's taking up a lot of the ME disk drive. But we have a lot of plans today, folks. Especially with entangled blocks being added. We have a bit to do here. Why don't we get a few more saplings going? In fact, I think what I'm gonna do No, we'll set up the proper tree farm later, I'm thinking. I'm gonna get all the things that shouldn't be in here out of here. There we go. But I'm just letting my voice warm up here before we get too in depth. I wanted to check that our blaze is, yeah, we're still at a net positive for blaze mesh, which is excellent. And we're generating around 4.1 thousand RF a tick. I really want to know what happened to our other task screen though. I guess we'll just use this one for now. Switch back to our 100 billion FE and give it a point. And we're going to limit this to roughly 3,000 FE a tick. That way we're still gaining power. We'll have increased power gen once we set up using mana. But for now, this will do. Okay. Why don't we start off, before diving too far more into applied energistics and such, of moving pieces of it. What I'm going to do is set some auto crafting to be done for some more crafters. We're going to need to make some patterns here. And the patterns I want are for the mega crafters. So we can't do 256 million mega crafters just yet. That's fine. Let's just do 16 million mega crafting storage. So we'll go ahead and make a pattern for those. For these, looks like we need a pattern for vibrant quartz glass. Pattern for, oh, I didn't mean to do that. We need a pattern for 4 mil meg, 1 mil meg, and a mega crafting unit, as well as a pattern for the mega coprocessor. I'm gonna throw all these in here. And let's try to get 6 of these. We're short glass and the craft is too large. So what about just 1 for now? Okay, we do need to add the glass, which eventually will add all these material gens in a room. I think we'll do it inside of compact machines. Possibly. But let me give this some glass. Can you make me 1 now? Perfect. But as I was saying, while that's going, why don't we work on a little bit of our elemental craft? So we need to make a fire furnace, which we can do the blast and the regular. Why don't we just do a regular fire furnace? Which we need the white rock, which is stone through earth. Did we set that up yet? Ah, we did. Here is our fire furnace. Oh, we're gonna have to make the furnace manually. This is why we're making more auto crafters, unfortunately, is because we only have 1 running right now. And that makes it kind of rough for keeping up on all the things I want to do at once. Okay, fire furnace is done, which gives us scroll of inferno and a golden marshmallow. We continue going here. And next thing is an element holder. It can take any of the types. Why don't we do a element fire holder? Now, because I know, I'm going to make this a pattern. Just because I kind of know I'm going to eventually need this pattern. So let's do a fire holder. We'll see if we have the resources. Obviously, the crafting storage isn't going to work for us. Let's see how long that is going to take. It's going to take quite a minute here. But getting these extra crafters online is going to be game-changing. Just taking a look at some of our resources. We don't need the blaze mesh in here. Trying to think, we're going to want a material gen room. Or maybe we don't put the material gen in a compact machine. Maybe we make a wall. That'd be kind of cool. A material gen wall. Could be pretty neat. Let's see. This should finish up pretty quickly. Might be beneficial for us to just make this manually. We'll make a couple of these. One of these. Make a small element container. And there is our fire element holder. Quest complete. Next up is a spell desk, which we have all of the required resources for. And we'll throw this over in our magic area, actually. Put a little spell desk down for elemental craft. Which gives us some scroll papers. We've already gotten some scrolls, which gives us a focus. And the spell foci is done. Okay. Now, there's many different shrines that can do some really cool things. This is going to be our main use of elemental craft. Especially the Overload shrine. But why don't we make a shrine in itself, which we're going to need element pipes. There's a shrine. Which gives us a sweet shrine, element pipe, and oily bee spawn egg. Ooh. Oh wait, what did that say? Ah, yeah, okay. And then there's shrine upgrades. We can make a whole bunch. I was thinking we could just make a overclocked acceleration shrine upgrade. What is that? That's not what I was thinking of making. I just wanted to see what it was. Translocation, crystal growth, shrine upgrade. Yeah, there is a bunch. We're going to have a bunch of things to explore here, but why don't we just try to make an acceleration shrine upgrade? So we'll go ahead and try to make this. And then a pure crystal is a bit more difficult to make. But if we had a pure crystal B, we'd have a much easier time. Let's see how to make it. Ah, okay. It is made in the same manner as others. Maybe we'll wait on that for a second because we still need to get to the element binder. So let's make an element container. This holds much more of a material. We haven't made burnt glass yet. Let's set up another chest and laser, which will, you know what, I'm going to make a pattern for lasers. So I am tired of crafting these manually. Go ahead and get a laser. Looks like the craft of our 16 meg crafters done. Let's get some co-processor, or here, I'll just type mega. And get a mega co-processing unit. And let's wire this up. I think what we'll do is just run another cable. Trying to think where I want to do this. I'm not using P2P tunnels yet, so I gotta be a little careful. Eventually we'll switch things to P2P, but we don't really need it just yet. Let me go ahead and set up our new crafting CPU and request another one. But we're gonna need to put some glass in the system. And we're going to make a bunch of crafting processors here, because running on one auto crafter has been kind of rough. Do we have enough glass for 5? Need 1,000 more. Throw our glass into the ME system. And try to get 5 more 16 million mega crafters. Now that's going to take a little bit of time, which is okay. But we're going to take our laser chest and some item cards, as well as some filters. 2 should be fine for now. We'll place down our chest, place down our laser. And first, we're going to have an extract filtered to glass. Why don't we get that set up? So glass, extract, allow, and this is going to be in the downward face as well as an insert. And then we need a new extract filter for burnt glass. On an extract. And these will go in the east face. Now all we should need to do is come over here, grab a bunch of glass. And throw it in this chest. Perfect. We only need 1 piece at the moment. There is our element container. Which, why don't we turn that into a pattern? And can keep going on the quest here. Next is the element binder, which we are going to make a pattern for. Grab that here. Which we've already made swift alloy, that's fine. Springaline. Drenched. Or, well, we haven't made swift alloy, we've gotten it in quests. We're gonna need a pure infuser, which is air pedestal, earth pedestal, water, fire, and infuser. Let's go ahead and make this now. All of this is going to be done inside of various elements. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a rough time. We should probably expand an area for the elemental craft, but I think that's let me try to decide here. Might be able to make a pure infuser. Let's make some patterns for it. So pure infuser, strongly contained, and swift alloy nugget. There is our pure infuser. Yeah, that craft's going to be running for a while. But I kind of need more area for elemental craft. Why don't we're kind of done with occultism. Why don't we clean up this area? Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was rough. Let's go ahead and fix this area up really quick. Our pick's a little too strong. Shouldn't take too long to repair the damage. Just a little bit of cleanup. What I get for holding my vein mine button. I was being impatient. Do a little bit of building here. Okay. Good enough. Let's try to clean this up. Come on. There we go. And get some of our chalk brush. Clean up all of this chalk. And there we go. Now we have a bit more of a little area to do some elemental craft. With the first thing I want to do being setting up more advanced binders for all the different resources. All the different sources, I should say. But we're gonna jump around a bit. I'm just having fun today. You know, sometimes when you're sick, one of the best cures is to just sit down and play Minecraft in a relaxed fashion, mind you. And so something we're gonna do is quickly pop into the end and look for bosses. Which, since the server updated, we don't have our increased spawn rate anymore. Maybe do a little bit of exploring. Let's take an Ender Pearl and head out in a direction we have not been, which is this way. We'll go through this one. A little bit of lag. Hopefully we didn't crash the server. There we go. And something I'm going to watch for when we're out here is some bees. Get a couple cages. Ooh, there's a boss. Got him. That was quick and easy. And why don't we see what's in the area? I do notice there is a couple white dots on the mini-map. I'm not sure if those are bees or not. But here's one. Here is a ender bee, which we've already gotten a couple, but doesn't hurt to get more. Didn't mean to look at him. Let's head out a little ways. Excuse me. And see if we find a structure. Hey, there we go. This one is a ship. Unlooted. So we'll get a dragon head out of it. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. I would stay, but spoilers. Hey, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. I'm really looking forward to what we have planned for everybody. Door shutter. I haven't been telling my viewers too much, but I'm excited. Thanks for popping in. Sorry if I sound weird. I am actually kind of sick right now. But thanks again for popping in. All right, perfectly. We got some more source receptacles, some mana steel, pink slime, and various loots. Let's see what else we get here. So we got the steadfast spikes, which is immunity to knockback, a epic tool, bone miller 5. Ooh. I am too. I hope we can get more information set. Have a good one. Hey, you have a good one too. Thank you again for stopping by. Water receptacle, which is nice, and some more dragonstone. Get to feeling better as well. Hey, thank you. Let's see what loot is in the dimension here. Or city, I should say. Should be a chest in this level. Got a few shulkers we'll go ahead and kill. And see what we get. Oops. Some more Swift Alloy, a Planar Stabilizer, ooh, an RS Infinity Range Booster, which is nice. A Crystal Heart, which gives max health. Goes in the belt slot. I think we already have a belt. Yeah, we have Antidote Vessel and Obsidian Skull. I'm going to trade the Obsidian Skull. Ooh, we got a Legendary Gem, which is nice. I can hear a shulker trying to shoot at us here. Anything else I want to grab? Don't think so. Let's look at the other tower tops. So like there should be some loot in this one. Go ahead and kill the shulkers. We've already got our shulker statue, so it's not a big deal anymore. But there's some free Enderium Drenched, Swiss Alloy, add-on speed, combustion chamber, and an air source. Perfect. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for more mythic level bosses to spawn. Might be some chests here. Nope. I think that's all. But I did notice this structure, which looks a bit new to me. Might be another golem tower. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up. Checking if this is rigged. I think we're safe. Got some oh, we were not safe. We got a few things. I was hoping the pick would be Godforged, but it wasn't. Let's head up. Ooh, we have a Dragling spawner. Let's go ahead and yoink that. Some more ancient shards. And I believe, yeah, these are used to craft the various Respawn Altar, Fading Block, and Purpur Tank. Some various interesting blocks here. I'm going to take another Dragling spawner. Which we got the spawn egg for really fast, which is exciting. This one is trapped again, I bet you. Nope, we're good. And epic one with Chorus Pie. Look at that saturation. Holy cow. Let's come up to the top. Looks like it is a golem pillar. So we're going to take some Dragon's Breath. And fight a golem. There is our golem orb and a miniature yellow heart. Again, we're really strong, so it's not too hard to fight here. But the reason we want these golem orbs is they make powerful charms, and one of them is eventually needed in our overpowered quest line. I think it's down here. Ah, yes, the nether orb. Have we already turned it in? We'll have to find out when we get to it. But there's another orb for us, which is exciting. And I didn't see any more Apotheosis bosses. So let's head back to the base. After I just quickly check a little bit. I want to see what these are. Then we'll call it good. Whoa. Bollock. I wonder if we can get a spawn egg for these. These are some really interesting generations in the end, but let's head home and break down this God-forged gear for pearls. And check on the status of our autocraft. So it's already made one. Why don't we see if we can make some co-processors? Kind of interrupt our other craft. Looks like it's still working on printed circuits. So we'll just let this be. We'll see if it gets some silicon. Something I do want a bit more of is some more Ender Dragon simulations. So let's make some prediction matrices. We've got plenty of generalized nether. And plenty of dragon eggs. But we're slowly getting the tier of our Ender Dragon up. And we'll just do dragon eggs, that's fine. Okay. Let's hop back to elemental craft. We're going to need an element binder of each element type. So we've only got one so far. Let's go ahead and get 3 more. As well as 3 more tanks. What we'll do is we'll go... Geez. Loot Pinata is loud. But 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, I'm going to move them all 1 forward. So 1, 2, oh gosh. 3 and 4 with a binder on top. And then we're going to go fire, water, earth, air. Going to need a source. What is it called? Aha, element extractor. We're gonna need 4 of these. As well as some elemental pipe. Just craft a bunch of this. We'll place down the pipes, the extractors. Oh, disconnected. Oh, do I have to come up? Oh, no. It has to go on top of a container. We'll just use a small elemental container here. Or maybe to backlog the system. I'm curious, can a element extraction rod go on top of one of these? It can. Okay, let's get 3 more. Which we need burnt glass, which we had being produced. Three more of these tanks. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And make sure we set these pipes to extract mode. So that we're not waiting for resources. Add our extractors. And then we should have some source. such as our fire, water, earth, air. We'll go ahead and place a fire, water, earth, air. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is add a ordered sorter to these. Why don't we make a pattern for them? What this does is it only puts items in the order that is needed for recipes. You have to set the order, but it's really useful. And let's request 4 of these. And we'll place one here. Or actually, let's get a chest. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we could put the chest in front, which might be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place down our ordered sorter, which we need facing. Gotta remember how to do this. Right click the top. So now it's facing into our system here. And if we come to our elemental craft quest chain, we want to make one of each pedestal type. Which is going to require some fire gems. So we actually need a gem crystallizer too. Why don't we gem crystallizer? Make some patterns. We need more springling shards, and the best way for us to make them currently is we're going to have to do the element binder on water. So amethyst, nether quartz, water crystal. I don't think we've been making water crystals. We've just gotten some, luckily. So why don't we add another recipe to our drenched iron? We're going to add crystals. I'm going to just grab a stack. And what I'll do is take out anything from here. And our downwards face. Ooh, I just remembered. I think there's a keybind for laser IO, which I swear we put in here. To be able to access the filters without having to right-click a filter item to open its alternatively, when the UI is also available when filters are inside cards. There's a way to access the AI without taking the card out. Okay, I think I might be able to just look in our keybinds for category laser. Nope. I just wanted to be able to access the card without opening it, and I know somewhere it told me how. I believe it was a hotkey. Oh well. We'll come to our downward face and add this to the filter. And on our east face, add water to the extract. So now if we throw these in, we should get water crystals. And this is a perfect time to use our pedestal here. I would like to make budding springaline, but I'm trying to remember. Oh, grows springaline instead of amethyst. Ah. So if we get our budding amethyst shrine, and make a springaline shrine upgrade, which is going to require a pure crystal. We can't make that yet. So for now, we're going to have to make springaline manually, which without the B is amethyst, nether quartz, water. So we're going to go amethyst, nether quartz, and some water crystals. And we'll add this to our ordered sorter by going amethyst, nether quartz, water crystal. I may have done this backwards, by the way. Nope, it worked. Should give us a crystal. And we're going to add a second chest line just to the side here of each of these. And we'll just use pipes and filters for them. So I'm going to place down a pipe, another pipe, and we're going to set up the filter on another one before I place the one here. So what I'm going to do is grab some of our pipe upgrades. Once it's ready for us. Maybe shouldn't have crafted 100, but live and learn. Yeah, there's no coprocessor on this crafter. Which is kind of unfortunate, but should be done pretty quick. Okay, there's the one. And what we'll do is we'll add this and add a filter for springaline. Then take this to this pipe, which will block it first, add the filter, and then enable it. Which I believe I did item springaline. For some reason, springaline shard, springaline shard. regular. For some reason, doesn't want to take it. Well, for now, let's come over to our barter pigling and grab some springaline. And I'm not 100% sure why this isn't working. What if I add it to the filter this way? Yep, same item. Huh. Couldn't tell ya. Because I know if I would go like that, it works. But then it'll grab all the items. What if I make it a blacklist? So blacklist, nether quartz, amethyst, water crystal. Hopefully that works. I just want to know if we can... Okay, so that worked just fine. But either way, we needed a bit of springaline for a few of the things we want to make. But starting out, let's get those gem crystallizers now. And what I'll do is take some element pipe and disconnect the sides. Add 4 more element holders, element containers. Which, as the sources catch up, will fill this up. Something we could do in the meantime. You know what? We'll just let these run for a bit. Why don't we look at our source analyzer, the bit of springaline, and take a look at these. Capacity, recovery 0. Yeah, so these ones we get from our loot are pretty garbage sources. We want better sources. Which I'm curious if we just place down these ones. Yeah, all zeros. Okay. Oops. We're gonna have to capture some in the real world or use some fancy grabbing of source items to get them. I'm gonna let this make more springaline for me. But why don't we work on other stuff while our sources fill up, I think is what we're going to do. And our gem crystallizers are just going to go along the top. So let's take a pause on elemental craft. Something we could do in the meantime is take our novice spellbook, turn it into the next tier, which for some reason still says novice. Oh, it worked. Mage spellbook. And let's make a... It'll still say novice, but it is a master tier. Archmage spellbook. So even though it says novice, it is Archmage. Amulet of Mana Regen. Nice. Ars Nouveau wise, we're actually really close to finishing Ars Nouveau. Why don't we make the Glyph of Launch to finish this quest? So we'll come here. We'll come to tier 3. Guess it's not a 3. Is it a 2? Oh no, it's a tier 1. Launch is a tier 1, I'm pretty sure. Let's just search launch. And it just needs air and 3 rabbit hide. Air. And 3 rabbit hide. We don't have rabbit hide. There is a method that I have been saving for us, which is the Easter egg. Why don't we come down here? And I'm actually going to take our cages and I'm going to pick up all the bees down here. Pick up the hives. And we're going to drop the Easter egg. Hopefully we get a rabbit spawn egg while we're down here. It's currently spawning them in the stone. We're really hoping for, you know what? Let's just be safe. Let's get a mob swab. Just to be sure we're going to be okay. Let me grab one. Okay, we've got a rabbit spawn egg now. And there we go. Did get some lucky rabbit's foots, which are used in Apotheosis to make luck potions. We actually need that rabbit hide. Oh, some more are out here. Come on, spawn egg. Don't make me craft it manually. Dang, I guess we didn't get too lucky. Let's go ahead and throw down our air essence and rabbit hide. And there is Glyph of Launch, which gives us a bunch of glyphs. Of course, it gave us one we already did. So this is garbage. And why don't we take this mob swab and just make the egg. So I'm going to get some buckets. Come over to our XP capture area. And drain some XP for a minute. We'll make our chicken feed. Turn off the passive mob farm. Hey, could you not? We'll come in here. I don't see any chickens, so let me kill these mobs. And we're just waiting for a chicken. Come on now. Just give me a chicken. We might have some chicken spawn eggs. Nope. Just chicken statue. Just gotta be patient. There we go. And maybe the magnet grabbed it. But that should have given us a rabbit spawn egg. So now we're secure for rabbits. Ars Navu quest-wise, we now need a glyph of AoE. So let's take our spell book and type in AoE, which is tier 2, and just requires a firework star. Which it's not giving me the recipes for, so luckily I know we can just make some quick ones. Or wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Wait, my brain just died on me. How to make a fireworks star. Hold up. Let me check something. Oh yeah, I was doing it right. I just... Lapis is not a material for a fireworks star. So we'll go ahead and grab some gunpowder and some sugar, maybe. Oh, maybe not sugar. I know a diamond works. Yeah, we're not getting the fireworks star recipe. What does this say for it? Yeah. We just need a fireworks star. Oh, we need a dye. A dye, right? Give me any dye, like blue. And there's a fireworks star. Perfect. Which does complete this quest chain, which gives us a few more glyphs. We already have orbit, so we get linger, intangible, blink. Now we do need to make an amethyst golem. So I'm going to take our ritual, place it here, a chest, and a Dominion wand, which I think is in our backpack, and Awakening. And there is our amethyst golem. Set him here and he'll harvest our amethyst. He's supposed to put them in the chest, but he seems to be struggling. Oh, he doesn't store the amethyst dust from hex casting, that's why. I'm gonna get some more gold running here. There we go. And I'd prefer if he stayed over there, but you know what? Our little guy wants to walk across. Car X says, hey, sprung across your channel and really enjoying this series so far from what I've seen. I'm going to start from episode 1 soon. Keep up the good work, man. Hey, thanks, Car. They are all live streams, so it's a bit different than your normal series because I interact with viewers as we play, but I hope you enjoy the series and hang out live when you can. Thanks for the nice comment, Car. You're awesome. All right, so now that we got that little dude running, that completes another quest. And now I'm going to check on our elements. A few of them are starting to stock up on the side. Why don't we make some fire crystals? Which we should be able... So diamond, fire crystal, and... fire shards. Let's make some fire crystal patterns. So we'll take our downward facing filter. And our eastward facing filter. And here we will add fire crystals. And on this one, we will just add crystal. So this one is our eastward face. And our downward is this one. I think we'll pause on burnt glass and make some fire crystals. So we'll take some inert crystals, throw them in here, and it should make fire crystals. We'll let that run for a bit. Go ahead and take out these items. And we're basically going to try to make the fire shrine first. We're going to need crystals of all the different types, so why don't we make the filters for the others? So for this one, we need earth, and inert. That should work. And we haven't set up air yet, so let's get another laser. And a chest. We're going to need 4 item cards. And 2 filters. We'll go ahead and set up first an extract filter for the inert. So that one's good. And why don't we get these down so I don't get too mixed up in my inventory? So a downward facing extract for inert and insert. Then we need an extract, which I did change that to extract, yes? Yes. Oh, I would prefer this format. Longer episodes of modded Minecraft are the way. I get so frustrated with a Direwolf 20 episode when it's like 30 minutes long, and I would prefer unedited, raw footage like this. Awesome, Car. Well, I'm glad it fits for you. Thank you so much. You just boosted my confidence 1,000 times. Let's get a earth crystal filter set here. Oh, I did not type earth. I typed ETH. Oh, come on. Or not earth, air. What am I doing? Do you know how the Entangled mod works? I've only recently came back to playing Minecraft with my partner, and we decided to go modded. The last mod pack I properly played was All the Mods 1. Well, that's perfect, because we have been meaning to... So, the Entangled mod was just added, and I've been meaning to do a little guide on it. So let's go over it really fast. So first thing you're going to need is an entangled block, like such. Then we're going to need an entangled binder, excuse me. Now, for demonstration purposes, let's just set this up with a basic Minecraft furnace. So let's say your furnace is pretty inaccessible. It's super enclosed in an area, and you can't really automate it. Well, the trick we can use is the entangled block is going to go to an area where you can place your automation. So our furnace is here, but we're going to set up the automation over here. Now what we'll do is with our entangled binder, we will sneak right click the block we want entangled, such as this furnace, and then right click the entangled block. Now, as you can see, it says bound to the furnace at these coordinates. What that means is this block, this entangled block, is this furnace. It's just a shame the YouTube algorithm struggles to work with live videos once they're published after the video finishes. Otherwise, I really think you could go far here. You remind me of Chosen Architect. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, it's rough. And so that's why I am also going to start uploading videos, mostly tutorials for different aspects of mod packs, to kind of try to increase the discoverability of my channel. But I'm going to keep live streaming just the same. I love doing it this way. This is how I like to put my content out. But now that this is entangled, any interaction with this block counts as the furnace. So if I place a hopper, and again, I'm using basic things here. This can get really advanced with like mechanism machines and entangling. And what I do is I'll just place some logs. So even though the furnace is over here, because we've entangled, if I put logs in the top, logs in the top. Just make sure you promote you go live, etc. in your actual videos. Oh, good point. Good point. I should definitely do that. But that is how entangled blocks work. Hopefully that helps you. If you have any more questions, we'll go over other uses. I am a huge entangled block user, and so the fact it was added... Could this block be anywhere in the world as long as the furnace is chunk loaded? Yes, and it can even be cross dimension. So it could be the main block or the entangled block could be in a compact machine, and you could interact with it. as long as they are loaded. It's like ender chests for machines, precisely. And the beauty is that, let's say a machine can have multiple inputs from the side and you don't have the ability to put them all on one side. You could have, for instance, on something such as my, what's a good machine? But basically, you could set up multiple side inputs or multiple top inputs using the entangled blocks. Because the block still retains its original functionality. Entangled blocks are fascinating. I did have another question. So you have an emerald backpack after using the flux infused elytra for a long time, and it seems to be struggling with running out of energy. What is the best portable charging in the mod pack? That, my friend, is Flux Networks. So, I don't know how much you have messed with the mod Flux before, which the only way to get Flux is a metallurgic infuser on obsidian dust with redstone. So you need obsidian dust. Yeah, I figured you meant jetpack. You need obsidian dust, which there's a million ways to make it, but the most common way to make obsidian dust in the pack, if you are playing normally, I don't want the occultism obsidian dust. Hold on. Okay, obsidian dust. All you have to do is throw obsidian in an enrichment chamber. Then you take the dust to your redstone infusion factory, and you get flux dust. It is in the quest chain. It's one of these. It's like the Gadgets and Gizmos or something. There it is. Yeah, so follow the quest chain, and once you have all the materials, here's the thing a lot of people that are new to Flux don't know. On the controller, your Flux network controller, when you're on your network, come to wireless charging. And I'm going to set it up how it would look at default. So this is what it would look like the first time you click on wireless charging. The very first thing we're going to do is enable wireless charging, and then we're going to select where we want it to charge. I just select armor, curios, hotbar, offhand, main hand, which is the most you can do because main inventory has been disabled in the pack. And once you've done that, if you're wearing a backpack or a jetpack, it will charge it. Yeah, my getting started won't complete. I've been thinking of, but granted, it's because I've been playing through multiple updates. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through and re-give myself the materials for every... It got added. It got added. This is the quest that was missing. This update just added it. If you die inside of your compact machine and you haven't set your home inside, you may be left without a personal shrinking device. Blah, 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 blah. That's fine. PSD, PTSD. Look at your compact machine to re-trigger this quest. Let's place down a compact machine here. Oh, come on. Oh, because it's a repeatable quest. I just want to do it once. It says just look at your compact machine. Why don't we go inside one really fast? I'm looking at it. That's all it says it needed. Says only works if you've had a personal shrinking device, which I do. Well, guess I can't complete that quest right now. Unfortunate. Oh, it says invisible quest. It says it's complete. Yeah, no. And yes, it is, as long as it's loaded wherever it is, and you can chunk load it if you need. Anywhere. So like, even if I grab a energy tablet, and I'm not going to put it in my hotbar. So as you can see, there's no energy. I could be in the end. Let's go to the end. And if it's on my hotbar, it will pull from the Flux network. Doesn't matter where you are. Hey, no worries, dude. And a good backup for when your jetpack dies is the flight ability totem, which you can get from even a passive mob farm, which just gives you the double tap space flight. I prefer jetpacks because they go much faster and have finer controls. It's just we haven't crafted a jetpack yet because this was a magic mod only start. But now that we are just magic plus tech, we will probably upgrade to a jetpack or just wait till we get to the overpowered creative jetpack. Yeah, so that's Flux Networks and Entangled blocks for you. Why don't we see if some of our fire crystals are done? And all we're going to need is a diamond and powerful fire shards. So we'll grab some diamond. See if I have any of the powerful on me. I do. And we'll go diamond. Fire shard. Oh, I may have done that backwards. And augment it with powerful fire shards. I'm adding more to increase the chance that it is a high tier gem. Crazy, you almost have 72 hours and that's what you have? Hey, well, if you watch my series from the start, we were entirely we are still, quote unquote, powered by pedestals. Pun intended. A good tree farm can be made with pedestals, like I have here, with just early game resources. And it works fantastic. Yes, that is my style. I guess you could say it is how I'm my own little unique way of making content is I play as if I'm making a tutorial. I mean, you could say I'm making a tutorial for the whole pack. I prefer to describe and explain everything I'm doing, and it helps me play the pack. Because I learned early on that by playing as if I'm teaching, I play better. I do better. Oh, it is fully automated if I just, whether I use a pipe or another pedestal, I just have to move the saplings over here. In fact, why don't we... I'm going to show how to do it with a pedestal. I'm going to take 2 pedestals. One here, one here. I'm going to need a extract. or export, and one of them be import. And what I'll do is grab a filter for pedestals. And I want I just want an item filter. And I'm going to set this item filter to saplings. Let's see here. I'll be lurking as I have a few things to prepare for my stream tonight. I stream Football Manager on Twitch, which is good fun, but not everyone has a taste for it, but it's a great following and awesome community. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Good luck on your stream. Thanks for lurking. Well, let's take our item filter here, and I'm trying to remember exactly. Yeah, offhand filter and right click to switch types. Crouch right click to switch modes. So we're going to come to our types and we want whitelist, item, sapling, import, or did I do yeah, I did the right one. I think I need to take the tool here. What is the item in the top left of your inventory? This is an enchanter's crossbow from Ars Nouveau. It can be inscribed with spells, and it's how you fire augment arrows. And it can also be, in fact, here, like we'll take some of our Godforged pearls. It can be apotheosist. Yeah, enchanter's crossbow. I'm going to take this and change it to filter. I'm trying to remember how. I know how to set a filter, I swear. It's just been a minute. Let me take a look here. So that removes the filter, but how do I set the filter again? Oh, this just says it will only take items. I need... tag filters, which means I need a tag tool. And all we have to do if I can remember right here, it says this filters items by the tags of an item. Item in the filter must be renamed with tag names like Forge Stone. One day I'll figure this out. But an easier way, if you're not doing pedestals only, is to just take a pipe and a filter. So what we'll do is we'll place down an item pipe. We'll place a filter for saplings and say, please put those saplings. Oh, we need to disconnect that over here. And now it'll run infinitely. Something we can do to increase the rate of the tree farm is take our fertilizer upgrade and increase its speed. And now watch how this cooks. I don't know if you can see, but it is cruising in there. The other thing we would probably want to upgrade is take our tool here, set it to upgrade tool, and get back our, oh my gosh, chopper. We'll upgrade the chopper tool. This has just been running since like the first day of the server, so it's very basic. But now it'll just cruise. Like, look at this tree farm. Just like that. And my backpack just has a magnet on it. Yeah, so that's the first video I was thinking of making, is a lot of people don't know how to do, when you look at the uses of upgrades, the upgrade modifier system. A lot of people don't know how this works. And it uses these upgrade modifiers, which I'm gonna make a video on probably in a day or two to teach people more about the pedestals mod and why it is one of the most overpowered mods in the pack. It's really good. But it's really good for material gen. For instance, this is a fully upgraded obsidian material gen. And what that means is for each little tick of lava, I get 64 obsidian. So you can see if I clear up my inventory and the speed I have, I'm going to be used barely any lava and just obsidian, over and over. 64 obsidian. Don't know why it's oh, server's lagging. Give me a second. Yeah, a good thing to know about the material generators is don't just upgrade the speed, upgrade the capacity. That increases how many materials it makes per tick. I don't know why this is lagging so bad, but I promise it works. Let me replace this. Oh, it's because it had packaged fluid. Oh, hold on. We made a mistake, folks. We made a mistake. Okay. But as you can see, this material gen is 40 of 40 speed with 64 item capacity. And when it's actually running, which for some reason it is not liking something here. If you watch my earlier streams, you can see me use this. I just obsidian after obsidian. And then there's another form of upgrade for pedestals, which is, for instance, the speed, storage, and capacity augments, which we'll throw on here. And as you can see, now it's working. Every tick of obsidian is just boom, 64, 64. It's fantastic. $64. And it uses barely any lava. Something's making it lag here, but normally it runs very fast. Do you have a Twitter? I technically do. I'm still trying to get it set up. Now that I'm getting more traction on YouTube, I'm going to set up a Twitter that I don't know how often I'll use, but it will send out automated tweets when I post videos. For the most part, I communicate through my Discord. And my Discord says every time I go live. Because I've never really used Twitter. I was never big on it. I think I'm going to upgrade the magnet of this backpack. There we go. And we're going to need to add some stack upgrades to this backpack. Because it's going to be cruising now. Almost done with our 16 million crafter. It's just slowly working on silicon. Something we should do to increase the silicon production is make some mechanism upgrades. Such as we're going to make patterns for the basic tier installer. Which we have already set up on it. But we need patterns for advanced, elite, which we need to set up this pattern really fast in our diamond. And our ultimate tier. Bunch of patterns here. Let's go ahead and get these set up and just try to go to elite. I'm going to need 5 of these. And 5 advanced. And we'll turn these all to advanced. Oh, I needed 6. I think it's stuck on something. There we go. And then we're going to make upgrades for mechanism. Patterns. And we're going to want speed upgrades as a pattern. Energy upgrades, and for now, muffling. Go ahead and throw these in here, and we're gonna need a bunch of these. Why don't we make the energy upgrades first? And I'm gonna put 2 over in our smelter just to get it running faster. But let's make some energy upgrades. Which it looks like we need to set up the recipe for infused alloy still. Which is in the redstone. Which is this one. And say, please give me energy upgrades. We need these crafting CPUs set up. We've got 3. We'll come down here. And we'll set up a couple of these. We don't have their co-processors yet, but we'll get there. And now we can queue the energy and the speed. Oh, we do need a recipe for osmium dust, which I don't think we made the crusher yet. Oh, we're missing lava because I upgraded this pedestal to take it all. Look at all the obsidian. That's fantastic. Why don't we take this offline for now, though? Don't need it all running right at this moment. And we're gonna have to let our lava catch up for a bit. Another way to make lava is a lava shrine, which could be fun to make. First, we're going to need a fire pylon. So inside a fire, we need shrine, fire, lava, gold. Shrine. Fire crystal. A bucket of lava, which we'll get shortly. And gold. Which, why don't we try to take the lava back from this pedestal? There's our bucket of lava. And order is important. So we'll come to our fire shrine and go shrine. Oh. Totally forgot we set up these item pipes. I'm just going to break it for now on all of these. We'll set them up later. No need for it at the moment. But let's double check we do this right. So shrine, crystal, bucket, gold. Shrine, crystal, bucket, gold. Ayo, Relatable, how you doing today, man? Sorry if I sound a bit off. I am sick, but trying to get things going anyway. We do need a pristine fire gem, which is something we were working towards. But we have one. And let's make sure we get the order here. So pylon, crystal, gem, then obsidian, lava, blaze. Obsidian. A lava bucket. And a blaze rod. Doing good. How about me? Sorry to hear you're sick. Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm really happy to finally be back home after my trip. It was a lot of driving. In 2 days, it was over about 15 hours of driving, which was a bit rough. So I'm just happy to be home. But this should be our lava shrine. once it gets enough element. Ooh, free artifact. Let's see what we get. Another crystal heart and a flame pendant. Yeah, it was a lot of driving. And to top it all off, I got sick. And I have a sore throat and a bit of a cough, which is rough. But to kind of keep with our using magic mods wherever possible, a lava shrine, if you place basalt on top of it, turns it to lava using fire source. Now the way we're going to gather this, which, let me think here. Why don't we set up the shrine right here? Which might need an element container underneath it. Might be better. Yeah, you know what? It might be better to set this up in a different area. Because I'm kind of experimenting here, so why don't we come over here and we'll go container, container, extractor, pipe, push this way, source, shrine, and we'll take some glass and maybe a modular router. I shouldn't have placed that glass yet. We'll do this with a placer. Ooh, ooh. Maybe we'll use the pedestal pump. We haven't used that yet. Let's get a pedestal. Place it here. We're gonna need a pump upgrade. And let's increase its speed. And its capacity. Which, that's not the right type of capacity. So for now, we'll just do speed. And it's gonna need a work area. Which we will just set to 0.1, 0.2. And give it a test. So if we take a bucket of lava and put it here, instantly gets pumped into the pedestal. And maybe we'll do this. We'll take the modular router. We'll add a placer module. And say this is to go on the back. No speed upgrades. And give it some basalt. Not sure. We have an X. I'm not sure if we're getting enough source. Might need some more source for this. Not sure why we have the red X. This isn't the most efficient way to get lava, by the way. This is just for fun. You know what? I think it needs the source directly. It does. Okay. Gonna want some shrine augments, such as acceleration, but we can't make that yet. We got to get to the pure crystals. Yeah, but there we go. We're generating lava. Oh, that's funny. I'm going to grab a few more pedestal upgrades here, such as storage augment. And let that run for a bit to help with the lava generation. I'm going to take a drawer and something we haven't made from the drawers yet, or from functional storage, I should say, is the pusher upgrade. Oops. Which we'll need to... Oh, maybe that doesn't work how I think it does. Why don't we upgrade this system? Which, how come I can't upgrade this drawer? There we go. Pusher and netherite. We're going to add a bunch of basalt. And let this run. Okay. We do need more obsidian. So I'm going to change this back to a export of lava. And add this is what I mean when I say we need to get a storage system up and running. Holy cow, I placed it everywhere except where I needed to there. A import bus set to obsidian. We're going to get material gen set up. Mark my words. I'm just taking a minute here. Okay, so now this gets lava. We'll generate obsidian and we'll be good. I'm going to take a ender tank. set it to our fluid channel, which is purple dye. And it is private, so we need a diamond. We'll go diamond, purple, white, white, and take a fluid pipe. Place it here. And now the lava will come into our system. That should help augment or help out this lava gen source. Let's see how our mechanism upgrades are. Oh, that's right. We needed the crusher. Which now we're short lava, so it's going to be a minute. We'll work on all that later. For now, let's keep doing quests. I kind of want to finish Ars Nouveau, which is Mage Bloom Fiber, which we've had growing for a long time. Let me make some Mage Bloom Fiber. And now it wants us to make Runic Chalk, which we have the materials for. And we got another glyph. Glyph of Filter Monster. Okay. We need to make the magic, all the tiers of boots here. So we'll make the most basic set first. So let's favorite the sorcerer's set. And we'll start with the boots, which need gold boots for Mage Bloom Fiber. We'll take some gold boots. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 boots. We're gonna need pants, a helmet, and chest. Which, let's see if they're all just 4. They're all 4. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and pants. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and chest. We'll make the higher tiers too, just to say we did it. There is our helmet. We'll need to choose a thread. But now our sorcerer's armor is complete, which we can upgrade. To Arcanist and eventually Battle Mage. Why don't we go straight to Battle Mage? So I'm going to make diamond armor. So there's a chest piece already. And I will just craft the other pieces. So here is a diamond helmet, diamond boots, and diamond pants. And let's see how this works. So to upgrade it, we just place it here and, oops, diamond boots, then the pants. Then diamond legs, then, oh, I should say boots, not pants. Which, is there another upgrade? No, only a downgrade. Okay. And we're going to have to tier upgrade these as well. So pants are done. Chest. And helmet. And then we just need a armor script here, which we'll have to make. Why don't we choose one? We're going to need an alteration table. Let's favorite that. Which is another scribe's table. Oh no, we're out of archwood. No way we're out of archwood. Let me just get some here. And we'll go scribe table. Alteration table. We'll place that on this side. Excuse me. Which we apparently already have a thread for. What thread do we have? I don't see what we did with it. So let's see, we can make one that increases underwater breathing, jump higher, increases saturation of food, grants an additional stack of looting. I think we're going to go for that. So we need a rabbit's foot, 2 earth essence, and 3 drigmy shards. How much earth essence do we have? We're out of earth essence. So let's go ahead and make this. We're just going to need dirt, seeds, iron, and source gem. So dirt, iron, seeds, and some source gems. And it should just be 1, 2, 3 source. Oh, it did not like that. Was it not iron? Oh, there's not enough source. It's got it right there. Am I doing something wrong? Source gem, seeds, dirt, iron, imbuement chamber. Ah. Not the enchanting apparatus. So why don't we take one of our chambers here. And place it here. And go boom, boom, boom. Source gem. Oh, they have to be within a 1 block cube around it. Oh. We're learning. We're learning, guys. We'll get some more pedestals. And so that we don't forget it, we will make these ones be So 1, 2. I'm going to go for 4, 3, 4. And we're going to turn them into platforms so that we don't mess up what is to what here with an imbuement chamber. And now please, dirt, iron, seed, source gem. Perfect. Oh, it doesn't consume the resource either. That is nice. So we've got our 2 earth essence. We're going to need some more drigmy shards, which I believe we can trade one of these guys for drigmy shards. Here he is. We haven't cured him all the way yet, but that's okay. We need 3 drigmy shards and a rabbit's foot. And lastly, a blank thread. I believe this was the enchanting apparatus, so let's add our 3 drigmy shards, 2 earth essence, 1 rabbit's foot, and our thread. Nope, didn't work. It says enchanting apparatus. Is the recipe wrong? Or is this conflicting with it? We may have built this too close. There we go. Let's move this over to... it's gotta be within 3 blocks of that, so why don't we put it right here? But there is our thread of drigmy, which we will try to add to the chest piece. And that did work. I am curious if these can be apotheosised. They can. Ooh. I kind of want to change to wearing battle mage gear, guys. I think that'd be fun. Well, let's continue our journey towards making all the different shrines. So we need a fire pedestal, which is infuser, gem, swift, rock. So we need an element infuser. And I'm going to throw this battle mage gear in our backpack. We'll work on that later. But infuser, fire gem, swift alloy, and then 2 white rock. Let's try doing this here. Perfect, it took. Wait for it to craft here. We are going to need some more gems for the other shrines, so why don't we look at water gems, which is diamond water crystal water shard. So let's grab some of our water crystals. I think we should have powerful raw water. And right now we're just gonna have to use diamond. We'll come over here and go diamond, water, and a bunch of shards. Try to get us a high tier. Only need one for now. There is the fire pedestal complete. We just need water, earth, and air. So let's do earth. Hey, we got a pristine water, which is good. And air. Oh, let's get some more air shards here. Now, to make the water shrine, or water pedestal, I apologize. Another infuser, swift, rock. Okay, so we know we're going to need the swift ingots. 1, 2, 3 more. Gonna need some white rock. And we're gonna need 3 more infusers. So we'll come to our water binder and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it took. We'll come to our earth. And it took. And our air. Hopefully they all finish here. Looks like the recipes are right. Excuse me. Just gotta wait for it to craft here. There is our water pedestal. Earth, and finally should be air. Then right here, what we're gonna do is add our pure infuser. And we'll put down earth, fire, or I guess that wasn't earth over there, but it was water and air. Oops. We're gonna need some source coming over here. So what I'm gonna do is just get some more element containers. And extractors. And try to put them, we'll just go right next to it. Pardon the mess, just trying to fit everything. But we'll add the fire one here, the earth, air, and water. They will need pipes, which now that I'm thinking about it, it might have to come underneath. Let's find out. Nope, that works. Perfect. And now we'll be able to make some pure crystals. A pure crystal is diamond, one of each type of its crystal, and a whole bunch of source. So why don't we add a diamond? And then we're going to need an air crystal. In fact, I'm just going to take all the crystals we made and go air, earth, fire, and water. Gonna have to wait for more source here. While that is running, let's take a snooze. And finish working on the ME system. Hopefully this finishes soon. It was the silicon that was taking the longest. We're definitely going to need a lot more lava. Because our lava's currently being turned into obsidian. How is your arm like that? Is it a skin? It is. What you are seeing is my feral claws, which increase my attack speed. If you ever don't want to see them on you, just click the little dot and it disappears. I just like seeing it. To speed up lava for a bit, we're going to make a magma crucible, which will require a bit of crafting here. Ooh, we need more invar. Which we are just going to make with the blast symbol, but we need more nickel. Let's cook up some nickel. Yep, from a mimic. A mimic or a chest. It was one or the other. Where is some of our nickel? We're just going to put the nickel through our super pedestal smelter. Make some invar. Two invar gears. And get a magma crucible. Why don't we hook this up to our ME system? Excuse me. And we're going to say auto output, auto input from the back. Place a interface, which could take a second here. There we go. And in the interface, we're going to put cobble. To upgrade this, we're going to take some of the integral component upgrades we have. We have a hardened we can put in there. We'll speed it up a little bit. We do want the other tiers, such as reinforced and resonant, but we haven't set up enough of our machines to get those. For now, I'm just going to speed it up. Let's do a few more quests here. An improved element extractor would be nice. Let's see if our pure crystal finished. Nope, doesn't have enough source. So I'm going to pause it. Let's just let our source build up for a while. See if we can't craft something else here, like the rune inscriber. Which we are short some swift alloy. To get our swift alloy, we're actually going to open some spoils bags. Probably tier 3. And see what we get. Keeping our eyes peeled for any God-forged items. Ooh, another source jar. Block of mana still. This was a good one. Holy cow. Ooh, and that one's God-forged. Alright. I'm going to break them down as we get them. And I'm just going to place our source jar over here. Ooh, another storage stabilizer. Nice. Knockback, holding, excavate. Ooh, some good enchanted books. Let's throw them in our Library of Alexandria. Another flight totem. And a few loot pieces here. Why don't we do some tier 1 loot bags? See if we get some swift. Otherwise, we're just going to craft it. Oh, a new piece of gear needs to be added to our void filter. Let's grab some tier 1 spoils. And just hope for a little bit of swift alloy. Wow, we're actually getting some good bags. Unfortunately, though, not getting swift alloy. We'll have to craft it. That's okay. Excuse me. My throat hurts. All right. Looks like we would have to craft the swift alloy. So what I'm actually going to do before we end the stream is just do a quest in another section. Yeah, all that requires swift alloy. Ars Nouveau, all we are missing is reading this. And there is Ars Nouveau complete. We haven't even started Hexerai. Create, we have a few things to craft. Why don't we just try to make a mechanical harvester for that quest, which gives us a free fertilizer upgrade. And we'll make a chute, which is what we're going to add to our crushing wheels, excuse me. But with those quests complete, we've had a great day of progress. We've gone over how entangled blocks work. We'll probably use them very soon within the next couple streams as we go to set up more for our AE2 auto crafting system. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and thank you for dealing with me with my sick voice. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like on the video or subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out more than you could imagine. But for now, my friends, farewell. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.